If you've spent any time inside virtual reality environments, you quickly realize that without the ability to use your own body, you're only a spectator. Imagine having the ability to immerse yourself into virtual reality, omitting wires, bulky controllers, and the complicated setup of a PC. A world where virtual reality is inside your mobile VR headset and is controlled with the simplicity of body movements. Introducing Vico VR, a revolutionary Bluetooth accessory that brings wireless full-body tracking capabilities to Android and iOS VR headsets. Vico VR consists of a generic depth sensing module, an embedded processing unit, and our proprietary full-body tracking software. The Vico VR sensor processes depth data in real time and wirelessly communicates positions of up to 19 body joints for 2 players. Over the past 4 years, the Vico VR team has developed industry-leading full-body skeleton tracking software. We finished industrial and mechanical design and personally selected production facilities for tooling, components production, and assembly. Vico VR is also developer-friendly. We provide Unity 3D and Unreal Engine plugins so developers can easily enhance their existing mobile apps with headset positional and full-body tracking capability. In addition, the Vico VR team is excited to release at least 10 fully developed Android applications with full-body interactivity. Best of all, these custom-developed apps will be available to all our backers completely free. Our unique sensor and technology is compatible with both Android and iOS devices. With Vico VR, you can play on Google Cardboard against Apple TV. When you have a body tracking peripheral for an incredible ecosystem of over 2 billion of Android and iOS devices, everything becomes possible. Our team deeply believes this is the beginning of a great chapter in full-body presence within the mobile VR world. To grow in sync with the mobile VR industry, we look forward to evolving the capabilities of Vico VR via software updates. Be the first to experience the sensational feeling of full-body presence in VR.
This is what happens when you snap your fingers next to regular dice. And this is what happens when you snap your fingers next to boogie dice. Boogie dice are the world's first sound-activated motorized gaming dice. Boogie dice can be used with any of your favorite games, adding a new element of fun and excitement. The dice are activated by the sound of a clap, click, bang, or by throwing them like standard dice. The dice are programmed to come to a stop after a few seconds. Inside each die, there's a microphone, a vibration motor, a tilt sensor, 3 LEDs, and a rechargeable battery.
Hi, my name is Nimrod and I'm the creator of Press It.
And I'm Sarshai, creator of the games The Agents and Kingdown. I was inspired by the cool features of Boogie Dice to create a fast-paced strategic card game that utilizes the dice to its very best effect.
We're proud to present Bots Battleground, the first game that we've designed around Boogie Dice.
Start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bots Battleground, the dice determine which bots go to battle. It acts as a timer, and we've designed the charging station to act as the battleground arena. Boogie Dice are programmable and come with their own app, so you can easily switch between different programs and games. Bots Battleground is our first game. This is an exciting new platform for games, so play along and share your ideas of what's next for Boogie Dice.
Ready?
Go!
How do you learn about robotics?
Well, the best way is with a robot. We'd like to introduce you to Marty, a fully programmable and customizable walking robot. For kids, for makers, and for educators.
Marty's not your standard smart toy. He's designed by roboticists to be a real robot that you can do some really cool stuff with.
While being as fun as a toy. You can use Marty to learn about robotics, programming, electronics, and mechanics. Or you can build your own stuff with a walking robot that will hold a Raspberry Pi, and which you can customize with 3D printed parts.
Marty's not like other walking robots. His unique 3-motor and spring leg design lowers costs, but also makes him easier to use and his battery lasts longer.
He can walk, turn, kick a ball, and of course do funky dances. Marty is Wi-Fi enabled, so you can remote control or program him from your phone or computer.
You can also download apps or games other users have made from our Robot App Store.
Marty lets you learn real programming on a real robot. Start off with Scratch, where the coding is as simple as clicking and dragging blocks. You can make a dance routine or start interacting with the environment.
When you're ready, you can move into Python, a powerful but easy to use programming language.
But robotics is way more than just programming. Marty lets you learn about all kinds of things. Motor control, balance, sensors, mechanical design, and more.
Marty is really customizable and upgradable. The electronics make it easy to add all kinds of sensors and motors, and they'll even support a whole computer like a Raspberry Pi.
Add a camera, and you could even program him to play football.
All the parts are 3D printable, so you can make whatever you can imagine.
Marty started out as a side project during my PhD. I've got nieces and nephews who are starting to get to the age where they can play with robots, but I couldn't see a walking robot toy that was more than a novelty, or at least not one I could afford. So I made one. We could actually use Marty to help teach robotics at university, but he's as easy to use as any other toy. Also, as a maker, I wanted a walking robot that I could use as a base to build cool stuff with. I've spent the last year and a half working on this little guy, and now we're ready to go from functional prototype into a real kit that you can buy. We've spoken to manufacturers and we know how to do it, but we need your help to make it happen. Please help us make Marty a reality.
We are all curious, each child peeking through a gap in the fence, every scientist hunting for an answer, and all the lovers staring up at the sky. While dreaming or while searching, we have always turned to the night sky, filled with the wonder of a billion stars and the infinite space around us. All of us look up, but how many of us can capture it, frame it, bring it home, and share it?
Now, you can capture space in the palm of your hand. That's why we made Tiny One, the world's smallest, smartest, and most social astronomy camera. With the Tiny One, you can capture the night skies like never before. You no longer have to worry about expensive equipment or advanced photography knowledge. Just point and shoot.
We developed proprietary noise reduction technology that allows you to effectively improve image quality over various environmental conditions without sacrificing on image fidelity. This, coupled with a powerful sensor, fits in this sleek and compact form factor. That means that the Tiny One sees better at night and fits perfectly in your pocket.
We programmed an augmented reality star map to help you locate planets and constellations easily. The Tiny One is also compatible with all the lenses out there and even telescopes. Oh, did we mention? It takes selfies too. It connects seamlessly to your smartphone and allows direct sharing to your favorite social media. So the Tiny One is not just about the night sky, it's about you. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson said, "When I look up at the night sky, I know that we are part of this universe. We are in this universe, but more importantly, the universe is within us."
We want you to not only be able to see the infinite expanse of the universe, but to be able to capture it in a way you rarely get a chance to. We have been working on the Tiny One for the past 2 years to make astrophotography easy and accessible to all. Now we need your help to bring Tiny One into production and into the hands of every curious explorer.
TripSafe is the first security system to put all of the technology of a comprehensive home security system into one compact device that will fit in your pocket, backpack, or purse. So your host's crappy lock and the hotel's broken fire alarm doesn't have to put your life at risk. Here's what you get with TripSafe. First, it protects your stuff while you're out exploring. From motion-activated app alerts to video streaming, you can see what is happening in your hostel while you're out taking epic touristy pictures. You know, just in case that weird guy is stealing your socks. Second, TripSafe protects you when you're in for the night. When you get to the room of the crappy hotel your company put you up in, simply put the wedge sensors under the doors. If someone tries to get in, it will keep the door secured, and the sensor will trigger the alarm on the TripSafe security system and on your phone. If you don't deactivate the alarm, TripSafe will call you to make sure you're safe and will coordinate with authorities if you need them. With TripSafe, you can be and feel safe anywhere. Whether you're staying at a budget motel, a home share in New York City, or just want an affordable security system for your new flat.
I'm Derek and I'm the co-founder and CEO of TripSafe. Most people don't think about security until it's too late. I know I didn't until I was on a business trip and found myself so concerned with my surroundings that I wanted my friends and family to know where I was in case they didn't hear from me the next day. I realized if I'm 6 feet tall, 190 pounds and former military, I couldn't imagine what someone else might feel in that same situation. That's why we started TripSafe, to make sure that people feel safe everywhere they go. Get TripSafe, travel TripSafe, be TripSafe.